I think the biggest reason why I'm in freeride skiing is thanks to my father. I started skiing at the age of 3 and did a bit of alpine skiing. And then I just followed my father off piste every time I was on the courses. And my father and my brother were super passionate about freeride skiing and going off piste, so I followed him. And then my brother started doing some freeride in Lacuza with Seb Michaud, the biggest coach in Lacuza. So he started competing on the junior tour, and I was super inspired by him and what he was doing. So I followed him everywhere, and also I think now my biggest challenging in my career is to deal both skiing and school. Like I'm trying to study and also have time to train. Yeah, and I study in a business school in Lausanne, in Switzerland, and I have the chance to have special schedule, so I'm able to have enough time to train and travel for freeride, and then in the off season have my exams and study more during the summer. Yeah, that's the biggest challenge, I think. I think my brother is my biggest influence because he pushed me every time. He inspires me with his way of living, of skiing, of everything, and his style. So I do a lot of physical training at the gym. During the summer, most of the time I'm spending my summer in the west coast of France for surfing. So surfing is also one of my training for the season, and I have a physical trainer there. So I do a lot of training, gym training on the west coast of France and in Lausanne when I'm at school. I also work with a mental coach since 1 year now, and it's really helpful for me, like for every side of the mindset. Like if it's not only for the competition, but also for study or for everything else aside. I love doing some yoga, stretching, everything. And yeah, before the season, I also spend sometimes at the airbag in Lausanne, the new airbag, and in the glacier because I just so excited to ski and start the seasons. Yeah, it's a bit personal, but it depends of the period. Like if it's before a competition, we have a lot of cold before competition, and during the season, like after the competition. During the summer, like every 2 weeks, I think. It depends of how I'm feeling and the period. As I said, I spend a lot of time in the water. I'm really I love surfing and kite surfing. So when I'm off season, I spend my time at school doing exams. When I'm done with school, just being in the water. Wake up in the morning, go in the water, surf. So yes, I spend a lot of time in the water. Waking up in the morning, going in the water, surfing. Have a training with my coach. Spend time with my friends and my family. Do some yoga, stretching, and just have more time for me and less stress. Honestly, last season I did a lot of physical training before the season, and the most important for me is to be prepared if I crash. Like I'm super scared about injury or about break something in my body and not be able to ski anymore. It's like I'm super scared about it. So my physical training is helped me a lot to protect my body if there is something happening. And then for sure, like the performance. Yeah, I have the chance to have Sam Michaud as coach, so yeah. I have the chance to have Sam Michaud as coach, so know a lot about this subject, and he always like teach us about the risk, about the avalanches, about how to say no when it's too dangerous or when you don't feel it. So yeah, I trained a lot with my coach. We also have an mammoth event in France during 1 week about safety and everything to train and to train again, learn more and train and train. So we have this in January, and it's really good to do this before the season. And now I'm also part of the We Mountain team. So I also want to do a lot of training with them and stuff with them. When I'm going into competition, of course I'm going for the win. I think I'm super competitive. I'm a good competitive person, so I want to win, and I'm just so excited to go to go for my run and to ride my run that I choose. But the biggest things for me is that I always choose a line that inspired me and I'm excited about. So just to have fun, and when I'm hiking up to the face, I'm always just like thinking about me riding the face, and it makes me super excited for it. First of all, I always choose the first line that inspires me when I'm looking at the face, because it's important for me to be inspired and to be to ride a line that I want to ride for me and not just for the comp. And then we going a bit more deeper on the details. We check everything that is where there is a no-fall zone or something that could be dangerous for me. And of course, after we also check other lines and other like plan B if I need to switch something. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, I have a bit of stress because I don't want to do less good than last year's, but I also want to have fun, and I know that if I put too much pressure on me and on my shoulder, I will not able to ride as good I want, and not able to enjoy as much as I want. I think my biggest strength, I think I'm just like passionate about skiing. Like I'm always happy to be where I am, even if it's raining, the weather is bad or everything. I'm just happy to be here, and yeah, the love of my sports is like it. Yeah, I work on it with my mental coach, but I also always remind myself that I'm here because I want to be here. Like it was always my dream to be on the Freeride World Tour, and now I am on the Freeride World Tour. So I'm just where I want to be, and I just have to now enjoy and give my best, and I will always give my best. And I know that it's not going to work every time, and even if there is it's not going well or something happened, it's like it's not that bad. I always have good time with the other riders, and I know that I always remind myself that I'm where I want to be, and I just need now to have fun. It does help me a lot. When I'm not in the mountain, I need a balance between mountain and ocean. So when I'm not in the mountain, I love being on the water and just spend some time with my friends and my family. Yeah, of course, I will say a lot. I'm passionate about surfing and kite surfing. I think I spend like 50% of my years on the mountain and 50% on the water. And since last year, I started competing in kite surf, and it's super fun to have another to just I have another world of competition, being like in the water and not on your ski and traveling for kite surfing. It's so different and so fun. So yeah, I also love doing it. now and study. Yeah. But skate is like just for fun, and I have a lot of fun to meet new people and this new world and discover this new like format of competition. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I always competed with her, like in junior, in qualifier, and challenger. It was so fun to be with her and just traveling with her, having fun, sharing moments. Riding with her is so good because she's always pushing. So yeah, I'm sad about it. I know she will come back stronger. Yeah, I always bring my toothbrush because my father is a dentist. Super important for me. Every time I bring my journal to write what's happened in my head and trying to write down things to be more clear in my head. Last year my goal was to make the cut. I was really stressful about it. Now I really want to improve my skiing. I really want to do some run that I'm proud to ride and just be at the finish line and be proud of my skiing and my riding and pushing my skiing. Now we are talking about maybe Olympics in 5 years. It's definitely my main goal in 5 years to be in the Olympic, and like to be at the Olympic is a dream of I think all athletes, and it will be in France, so at home it's gonna be amazing. So that's the main goal for the next 5 years, and then I think I want to stop competing because I also love filming and create some projects and racing. I always struggled a bit with 360, so that's my goal. Like I want to do some 360 competition. I love doing backflips. So I want to do some backflips too. And my new trick that I have in my mind is the cork 7 in backcountry, but not on comp yet, I think. Yes, the freeride is evolving so much. Like the level in skimen is so high, and I don't know how they can improve more and more the level. But I'm super happy to be part of the women's part because it's improving, and all the girls are pushing more and more, I think, every year, and I'm super glad to be part of it and to push and to try to give my style and to give something in it. I think there is always some part of when you're growing up, there is always some part of that there is always sometimes that you will question yourself if you are where you want to be and where you have to be. And I think the most important thing is to do what you want to do for you and for nobody else, and do what you know. Competition is not the good thing for everybody. Like if you're not good at competition, that doesn't mean that you're not good on skiing, so just keep pushing. My proudest moment is definitely dropping into the extreme verbier with the golden bit. Like it was a dream to be on the top of the bike and competing on the extreme verbier, and to be on the top with the golden bit was so nice. Like I really liked it. Yeah, I had a lot of advices, but my brother always remind me to just have fun. Like to do it for you. And for the environment, it's hard and stressful to see all the pollution, and see that, for example, in Lausanne there is less snow like every year, and sometimes there is like even no more snow. And yeah, I'm super scared about what will happen in few years and if I will be able to still ski like that and to show my kids that it's here and I learned skiing. And yeah, it scared me, but for me, freeride means passion, the freedom to be alone in the mountain, like a middle of nowhere, and the adrenaline. Like I love the adrenaline of riding. Uh, growing up in the French Alps and be like at the right place since I was born, being on the mountain with my dad and skiing with Seb Michaud was definitely the biggest chance I had to learn skiing and to be here now.